Come join Rosie and me, along with my mom and her sister, my Aunt Sandra, as we cruise to the Eastern Caribbean, December 13th through the 20th on Regal Princess. Our round-trip cruise from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, included ports of call of Princess Cays, St. Thomas, and St. Martin. On Wednesday, December 9th, Rosie and I flew to Fort Myers, Florida, for a 3-night pre-cruise stay on Marco Island. We stayed at the Sunrise Bay Condominiums, and each day of our stay we walked on Tiger Tail Beach and enjoyed seagulls, horseshoe crabs, egrets, heron, and osprey. Rosie and I enjoyed the warm weather, and one day we were fortunate to see a pod of dolphins feeding near the shore. While on Marco Island, we walked about 12 miles and collected an assortment of sand dollars. Saturday morning, December 12th, we drove from Marco Island to Fort Lauderdale, picked up Mom and Aunt Sandra at the airport, and checked into the Galleryone DoubleTree Hotel. We had a 2-bedroom suite with a large balcony from which we watched the holiday boat parade. The boat parade was spectacular. Sunday morning, December 13th, at 10:45 a.m., we went to the ship. Before we board the ship, let me tell you a little about the ship. The ship's first voyage was May 20th, 2014. The ship holds 3,560 guests and approximately 1,350 crew. Regal features a dramatic atrium called the Piazza, a skywalk 128 feet above the water, 4 outdoor pools, one with a large movie screen, Horizon Court, the best buffet at sea, and several specialty restaurants, in addition to 3 main dining rooms. We had aft cabins on Baja deck with extended balconies. The 4 of us had lunch at Alfredo's. The pizza was fantastic. After lunch, we unpacked, and then it was time for sail away. Hey, look, there we are waving to the Port Everglades webcam. After sail away, Rosie and I watched the Packers win, and then we had dinner in the Horizon Court buffet. Good morning! Monday, December 14th, a sunny day, 9 o'clock, and we're arriving at Princess Cays. As we have done in the past, we did not tender to Princess Cays. Instead, the 4 of us stayed on board and enjoyed a less crowded, spacious pool deck. After a 3-mile walk in the early afternoon, Rosie and I had lunch at Horizon Court, and then made a stop at the pastry shop. 3 o'clock, Rosie and I headed to Crooner's to stock up on beer and Corbel at the buy one, get one for $1 happy hour. At 5:15 p.m., there was a spectacular sunset. Good morning! Tuesday, December 15th, we have a day at sea. My morning started with cream cheese lox and bagel from the Horizon Court buffet. Rosie and I spent most of the day on our balcony with our 2 friends, Budweiser and Corbel. Tuesday night, we attended the Crab Shack dinner. The food was magnificent. Good morning! Wednesday, December 16th, and we've just docked in St. Thomas. While Mom and Aunt Sandra shopped in the port area, Rosie and I went ziplining for our shore excursion. After we had on our zipline gear, we rubbed the lucky coconut, and then we boarded the Pinskawa truck for a ride up the mountain. It was time to zip. There goes Rosie. Rosie and I crossing one of the 2 sky bridges. The views from several of the platforms were breathtaking.
All the way down and go.
There's Rosie on the final zip. The zip lining was fun with fantastic views, but it is a short course with short runs. It is average at best. We had a fantastic view of the ship on our way back. Back on board, Rosie and I went to the International Cafe for a light lunch and dessert. A couple of photo opportunities followed lunch, and then it was time for sail away. The sail away from St. Thomas was beautiful. For dinner, the 4 of us dined in the specialty restaurant, Sabatini's. Good morning! Thursday, December 17th, we're docked in St. Martin. The 4 of us took a water taxi to the Holland House Hotel. At the Holland House, we rented beach chairs, 2 chairs, an umbrella, and a bucket of 4 beers for only $25. The view from the chairs was spectacular. While I stayed at the beach, Rosie, Mom, and Aunt Sandra went shopping at Ray's, our jewelry store of choice when in the Caribbean. After lunch at the Holland House, Rosie and I enjoyed the water. We had a great time on St. Martin at the Holland House and at Ray's. There was a gorgeous sunset at 6 o'clock. Rosie and I had dinner at the Crown Grill. Good morning! Friday, December 18th, a day at sea. Rosie and I started our day with a 1-hour run-walk. After that, we spent most of the day on our balcony with a good book, music, and bottle of wine. Rosie and I had dinner at the Crown Grill Steakhouse. The food was superb. After dinner, we had a drink in Vines as we'd listen to music in the Piazza. Good morning! Saturday, December 19th. Another day at sea. Just like Friday, Rosie and I spent much of the time on our balcony. At 1 o'clock, we did a run-walk for 1 hour and 15 minutes. We started our cruise in Alfredo's, so what better place to end it? We had dinner with Mom and Aunt Sandra in Alfredo's. No, it's not a good morning. It's December 20th. Our cruise is over. They're going to kick us off the ship today. We had a 1:05 p.m. non-stop flight to Milwaukee. As we flew over Port Everglades, we saw the Regal Princess for one more time. We had memories to last a lifetime. Photos and video by Bill Raffel. Music by Kevin MacLeod.